It's important to know when you cannot solve an integral by hand or without some kind of computer device. So I'm showing you right here in the beginning an explanation of why U substitution is not going to work for this. If I try to make my U substitution, the derivative has the function x squared in it. If that derivative, ignoring constant multiples of 3, if that derivative is not a factor of the integrand, U substitution is not going to work. Looking at A and B, these are common mistakes that people make when they don't understand integration rules. So make sure you understand your integration rules. That leaves us with the possibilities of C, D, and E. I want to first point out why E works. E works because when I take the derivative of what this is considered to be the antiderivative of the function that was given, when I take the derivative with respect to x, I'm just going straight through fundamental theorem of calculus. As long as it is a constant to just the variable you are taking the derivative with respect to, then it's just flat out the integrand formula, but now with the x variable. And that matches the function that is asking who is my antiderivative. The next question is, why is it that D and C do not work? For D, there are actually very similar reasons for both of them. If I take a little bit of a look at what I get when I take the derivative of letter D, I can think of the integrand as being some derivative function, and I'm just making up a letter G. So this is G prime. When I integrate G prime, I get G. Then I plug in the top limit minus I plug in the bottom limit. And then I go about the derivative that I'm trying to take with respect to the x variable. Using the chain rule, I have the outer function, which I like to call the mommy function, the derivative of that mommy function, give mommy her baby, and then multiply by the derivative of the baby function. That's your basic chain rule. Then going back to what is G prime, G prime is this formula. I'm just replacing the t with an x cubed, and voila, I have the answer to the derivative with respect to x of letter D. And it is not the same thing as the function that we are trying to determine, which is the antiderivative of the following. Letter C is extremely similar, so I'm just going to show the work on that, and you can see why E is the only possible answer.